I don't know. I don't think I can hear mine.
I heard you.
Could you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So yeah, I was listening to it. I'm like, geez, I sound terrible.
'Cause
You were fine.
She was.
Yeah, because
You
me
were
and
fine.
Nate was watching
I think
it.
the more intense you get, the closer you get. It's like you really want to get it across.
We want everyone to hear me.
Right, yes.
Yeah, like Nate said, Brad wanted every.
All right, we're back, and you could probably hear me better because I'm not as close to the mic this time. I was
Now,
listening.
don't overdo it. Now, about right here.
Right here? Now it's too, okay, well.
You
No,
let her
just
know,
use the
Mark.
mic closer.
You
It
let her
keeps-
know, Mark.
Well, why
Yeah.
did it, I don't know why anyone didn't tell me. I was listening, I was watching the last podcast, and Jelaine sounded fine, and I'm like this, and you can't hear anything, so. Anyway.
It's intense.
It's Friday, and good to be here.
Yeah.
So, got Jelaine again, right?
Hey, guys.
Fine.
And a couple of special guests. I'm sure a lot of you know Marvin down there, Marvin Hardy. So Marvin, let's see, what don't you do here at Hirschbach? So, now Marvin's been on our advisory board. He's
Still am.
Still is. Perennial best of the best.
Yep.
Working that Smithfield fleet, does an incredible job. Definitely one of our top operators, and
I'm also mentoring Smithfield too.
he's mentoring. So,
Yeah.
what don't you do?
Yeah, sleep.
No. Well,
Easy
okay.
phone.
Oh, that's up.
You're safe.
Yeah, I'm safe.
Oh, he is
Yep.
safe. There's no
As long as my truck has cruise control, I'm good.
Well, we have a fine gentleman next to us here. This is Marvin's son,
Hello.
Nate, and some of you might remember the last Best of the Best banquet we had.
That was really fun.
That was
July
a
of
lot
last
fun.
year.
I was just to tears. I was tearing up about a half an hour ago. Marvin pulled up a video. We have a recruiting video.
Yep.
And in that video has a scene where Nate and Marvin are embracing. But we had Nate, we had probably, I don't know, do we have 500 people there?
Oh, easily, easily.
There was a
Yeah.
It was a huge group, and Nate was in town visiting, watching his father earn his awards and so forth, and he was there. You were wearing your dress blues, I remember,
I was
right?
looking real fly.
Yeah.
Looking real good.
You were looking sharp.
Lower
Medal-
rank, but look real good.
Medals were all polished up. You were looking good. So we had Nate stand up to be recognized in front of the group, and for those of you that were there, I mean, it was a very emotional. Moment.
Yeah, because he was just getting ready to be deployed to Afghanistan.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yeah, just getting ready to be deployed. But the place went, I just, the place went absolutely nuts.
It did.
Yeah. In fact, Warren, I don't know, can you find that video from that Best of the Best banquet? Do
Boy,
we
you're
have that
really,
on video?
wow, that would be impressive.
So if you can insert that into this, that would be really, really cool.
That would be nice. Yes.
I just
Good.
don't think it's very often that we get to honor veterans, especially active duty, about to go off to an active conflict. So it was an honor to be able to show our appreciation too. So, and thank you all to those veterans who have served in the past, but all of the active duty ones right now, it was an honor.
Well, I wanted him to be here last month because when you was going to draw the names for the Wreaths Across America,
Oh, yeah.
I thought that would be so neat if
Oh,
he
that
had
would've
been
been
there
cool.
standing there next to you when he
That
drew the
would've been
names.
cool, yeah.
But couldn't get in here.
That
So-
would be very cool.
COVID. Terrible thing.
We can
Yeah.
say just everything, COVID, yeah. Didn't get together for the driver advisory board, COVID, yep.
So
We'll get there.
Nate, you've been, how long have you now been serving?
About 2.5 years.
2.5 years.
Yeah.
So tell us about your experience and some of the things that you've been doing over the last 2.5 years.
Well, honestly, I went to basic training, which we all do.
And where was that?
I was in Fort Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little bit closer.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
pull you in a little more.
I don't want to be up in the mic.
No.
And what do you do in the Army?
I'm 15 Hotel aircraft hydraulics repair. For now, anyways, I actually just put a packet in yesterday for Cavalry Scout. So that'd be
Scouts out. I was a combat engineer.
Come a little closer.
I guess I gotta get closer now. I do get a lot of corrections from this lady off to my left.
He's getting there.
On
He's
all
getting
sorts
there.
of things.
Yep.
She likes to say that I'm a work in progress, 29 plus years of marriage, and I guess still.
I can't imagine starting over and having to
tells me that I'm-
start from scratch.
Yeah. She gives me some encouragement, says, you know, I'm getting better, but there's still a lot of opportunity.
There's room for
So,
improvement,
yeah.
I believe you say. Yeah.
Next level.
So you're working, yeah, so you're working on aircraft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so tell us, what are you doing with them?
So, so we basically get phased in. We have a meeting right before the phase hits. They give us everything we have to fix with it, because obviously there's weekly, monthly repairs. So we get our list, we get our tools we need, get our equipment, and we fix it up.
Wow. You know, we have an airplane.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
really? Your own private airplane?
We have a small airplane.
That's
Maybe I wanna
Hirschbach
work on-
Air.
Maybe I want to work on that sometime. Huh?
Is it fixed or rotary?
It's a jet.
It's a jet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I fixed on rotary.
Okay.
Yeah, I never.
So you
fixed
do
on-
hydraulic repair, ain't it?
I do hydraulic, yes. But at Afghanistan, there's a lot of free time.
So what sort of aircraft are you working on?
Chinooks,
Chinook
Apaches, and
helicopter.
Blackhawks. Yep.
Nice. So those are some pretty, I'll give you a quick story on my, a little story. This wasn't my time in the Army. This is actually, so I flew a small airplane for a while, a Cessna. And one time I was flying into St. Louis,
Alright.
and I forget which president it would have been. I'll be showing my age, I guess. I think it was Bush 2 maybe. Anyway, but he was there in St. Louis, and it was whatever they call the airspace. I forget it when the president's there. It's very restricted, right? And so you were allowed to go in it, but it wasn't advised. So I didn't know any difference. So I go in, and anyway, I'm coming into land. I'm coming into land, and I could just sense something. So I look off to my left, and there's an Apache helicopter that's just looking at me, and if I make one move, I'm gonna get blown
Oh,
out of
yeah.
the sky. So that's my Apache story. But those are pretty cool.
That is, yeah.
So
I rode a Blackhawk at one point, go to a different fob to fix a helicopter. There was like this new manual we had put in, but that was pretty cool. Really loud,
Wow.
really loud.
So 2.5 years. How much of that time has been deployed
9 months of that, yeah.
in
So-
Afghanistan?
In Afghanistan, yeah.
And what was that like?
It was hot, and then winter came, and it was really cold.
He told me his dad, he called me his dad, I didn't think it snowed in the desert.
Yeah, we're in Bagram Airfield, so around us is just completely surrounded by mountains. So once the winter hit, all that snow comes off the mountains and just fills it up.
Wow.
It's really nice. Very pretty, very pretty.
Yeah, sounds
So
good.
did you have any time that, I mean, you were really frightened?
Yeah, we had a few times.
Few times?
Yeah.
So you probably can't, I don't know, maybe there's some things you can't say, some you can,
Well,
but
most things have been covered, like the attack, and I think it was December, January, we were attacked, obviously. That was obviously covered in the news, so we were able to disclose that with family and stuff.
Gotcha.
But that was pretty frightening. Other than that, mainly just like the periodic IDFs, like every day. Yeah, we got
so
IDFs
for
all the
those,
time.
for those that don't know what an IDF is, what's an IDF?
It's, I don't even know the actual words for it. It's basically just like a mortar round that's coming from the sky. It's most like the rounds from like when the Germans were there.
Mhm.
They done bury them and then just reuse them.
So you were getting
Interesting.
mortar rounds coming into the airbase every day?
Yeah, nearly, yeah. They mainly like try to hit our helicopters because that's something we use on a periodic basis. So they like to hit those. And
Any of them come close to you?
close to us, we had one about maybe 100 yards from us. It was like a trash bin, like right outside our ALAM. It hit right there. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We were supposed to get our cabs, but we didn't get it. I was pretty sad.
So
Well, one good thing about being back in the United States, though, is here recently, he hasn't had the actual opportunity to work because his equipment still has not made it back from Afghanistan.
Actually just got back from
It
Afghanistan.
did? It finally got
2
back?
weeks, yeah,
Okay.
2 weeks ago, I finally got back from Afghanistan. So like the whole time we've been here, we've been like helping other people whose stuff has actually gotten here. like I was gonna say, when I was down there, and we had free time. I'd go to other shops and
Mhm.
learn how they do their job,
Mhm.
so I can have more exercise in different fields. It was very learning, pretty basic, but it's pretty fun.
So
You
you're
know,
now.
we have a shop over there, just in case
Oh.
you have a couple hours.
Sure.
I can't work on cars. I don't know nothing about cars.
I assume your dad's told you a few things
Yeah.
about
Oh, yeah.
on a truck.
Oh, yeah.
So you're now stationed at Fort Drum,
Fort Drum, New York, yeah.
which is also a beautiful country, isn't it? out
Very
there?
pretty, very
Yeah,
pretty.
it's
I'm
a-
actually really, I want to take a vacation and go to Niagara Falls one of these times, like a 3-hour drive.
Nice.
Yeah, you're
but
pretry far up north, right?
I am pretty far north,
Yeah.
like 30 minutes from Canada.
You got snow on the ground out there?
Yeah, actually it snowed the other day.
Yeah.
I guess it hasn't snowed here yet.
So you've been there for how long now in Fort Drum?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Well, he
2
was, he got stationed up there before before he went to Afghanistan.
So, yeah, and then the unit got deployed and now it's
Right.
come back home.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was like 3 months of basic, then 3 months in AIT. Then I was in Fort Drum for maybe 6 months. Then we left,
Mhm.
and then I came back. So.
Well, do you love it?
Oh, Fort Drum? No.
Well, what you do, do you love
Yeah.
it?
I love what I do. Yes. But with my MOS I have, they're actually trying to eliminate this MOS, integrate it with other ones,
Okay,
and so that's why I'm actually reclassing, trying
Okay.
to reclass, so that because of that.
gotcha.
Do you think it's going to be career?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
you're-
I've actually
you're
tried
in.
to talk him into, instead of going to Cavalry Scout, to do what you did, go combat engineer.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
And he just don't want to do
Yeah.
it.
I'm
He wants to learn how to be a sniper.
Yeah, I'm going to
Yeah.
be a sniper. Maybe I should go with special forces. That'd be pretty dope.
Very cool. Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm
Go
trying.
for it.
Yeah.
That'd be
I already
great.
did like half of the medical part for it for SF, but I just haven't actually done the rest of it, the rest of the paperwork.
Well, we really appreciate your service
you.
to the country, and it's, Hirschbach, is, there are no Hirschbach people at Hirschbach yet. We're all Hirschbachers, and we, your father, having him a part of the company, like, now I'm too far away from the mic, it's great having, your father feels like he's a part of the family. We've gotten to know him and enjoy working with him, and now getting to know you, Nate. It's great. We really value and
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you.
your service, and certainly your father's as well. We really enjoy having him a part of the Hirschbach family.
That's just what you see in front of my face
Yeah.
anyway.
That's where every minute he's been at the house.
You know how we feel about
He's
you,
getting a
Marvin.
phone call.
Well, I know how Jason feels about me at times.
Well, that's a different story. No, he says good things about you too. so.
Well, and next level leasing
Yeah.
was
tell that
Oh,
the
yeah.
story. Tell that
brainchild
story.
of Marvin. We were kicking around we needed a new name for, what did we call it before?
GR Leasing.
Orange.
GR
What was it?
Leasing.
GR Leasing.
It was short for
Okay, yeah.
For Grogine.
Grogine Leasing,
Yeah.
yeah. And we needed something a little bit more us and a little bit more oomph. And,
Yeah,
and what did you say?
Well, because when we was at the driver advisory board meeting, you asked all of us to come up with ideas,
Yeah.
and you came to me, hey Marv, what do you think? And I'm thinking, Brad, at that time I've been here almost 5 years, and I'm almost 5 years, Brad. I don't know how many times I've heard you say, let's take this shit to the next level. And I'm like, well, what about next level leasing?
Yeah.
And
Catchy name, to be honest.
It's a great story.
well, because in all reality, with switching over to single ownership and everything else, it was the next level.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Everything we do here at Hirschbach is the next level.
That's
We're
true.
always trying to grow,
That's
trying to
true.
do better.
Yeah.
So it's like climbing a ladder. It's the next level.
Yeah.
I think last time I was here, this building, I don't think it was actually here.
Yeah, it was. This building's been here for years.
Well,
we-
no, the way it looked right
Yeah,
now.
we
it's been-
renovated it.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a lot of different things. Anyway, so now Bailey has ordered each of them their own next level leasing zip up
Oh,
with their
cool.
names on it.
Oh,
So
perfect.
it'll be cool.
I just
Yeah.
told about Hardy on mine. That's literally all I ever hear anymore.
Yeah, well,
Only name I
you don't
know.
have
Hey,
a first name anymore.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, see, 'cause
Unless
when
you're
I
with-
was in the Army, they
unless you're
always
with your
called me
daughter.
Party.
Hardy.
Yeah, they always called me Party.
You call me the
Well,
same
because
thing.
we-
Is there a story behind that?
Kind of.
Your life's really good.
I was because when I went through my basic training, I did my basic training at Fort McClellan, Alabama, which is a defunct base now because of it was also the chemical school and
Okay, yeah.
military police school and all this other stuff. But yeah, I'm 17 years old.
Oh, boy.
And you get alcohol and go-karts and at the base there at Anniston. And yeah, so I had a lot of fun.
Party hardy.
Yeah, and plus during the cadence, you know,
Yeah.
party hardy, party.
Well, you're still only 32, so you can
Exactly,
get out there
exactly.
on the go-kart.
You don't know that story, do you?
No.
Yeah, I'm 32 years old. Yeah, because on my 32nd birthday, my daughter Becky was born.
Okay.
So since she stole my birthday, I don't get over.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't have birthdays no more.
we go.
Thanks, Becky.
That works.
Immortality.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just wish the gray hair understood that.
Well, we've got
That's
quite
just seasoning.
we got a pretty good size audience here today, and I'd encourage
Yeah.
anyone who's ever in town to stop in and grab some lunch. Along those lines, we have a chef that's going to be starting here at Hirschbach.
This is next level.
Yes.
This is definitely
this
next
is
level.
next
Yes, it
level.
is.
And so Chef Peter, will be starting. In fact, right behind me, the kitchen area here in East Dubuque is going to be renovated into a commercial kitchen. And Chef Peter's going to be cooking out of there. So the new people that join Hirschbach in orientation will be fed by us. The food will be much better, better tasting, healthier, and cheaper.
So we actually had a driver kind of hearkening back to the mom and pop truck stops that used to have great food, right?
Yep.
I mean, they were home cooking and they used to be known for certain home cooking meals.
Yep.
And now it's just, Subways and all fast food.
Yeah, but now
so-
we just got to get red-headed waitresses named Maggie
There you go.
to walk around with a coffee cup.
There we go.
I don't think Kate's gonna fulfill that. She'll be like, get your own coffee.
But if you're in town, we're planning on firing it up here probably sometime in January, maybe early February. You're in town, you want a home-cooked meal, stop over and see what Chef Peter's cooking.
Yeah, I just met with Tony a little bit ago. He took me back and showed me some of the equipment that they've already purchased and everything else.
Oh, they had fun at the auction.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Chef Peter was like kid in a candy store. So.
Yeah, well, they got it for very cheap, too. which
Yeah, they
we're-
did.
I was very excited
Again,
about that.
COVID. A lot of restaurants,
What's that
unfortunately, have
saying?
gone
One's
under.
person's whatever? I don't know. I can't remember what that is.
Is another person's.
One man's
One man's
trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's true. There you go.
Along the lines of, similarly, we have down, for those of you that have been down in Monmouth, most of you probably, Marvin's been down there, I think,
Yeah.
a few
A
times,
few
right?
times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Quite a few times.
I'm excited to tell you that, well, a couple of things, that restaurant we've got over there, Granny's, she does a nice job she does a nice job for everyone. That place was never designed to do what it's doing, and we've got a few safety concerns over there, but we're going to the Dexter building, which is where the tractor shop is. We're going to put in a restaurant in there. So that's so
Okay.
Granny's will live on. So I know there's some concerns
So this came about because one of our drivers, Chris, who was here getting the Ass Kicker Award,
Yeah.
shout out to Chris, sent us a few pictures. He got to know Granny. Chris talks to a lot of people. I think he finds out a lot of good information. But he sent us a few pictures of some things that he was concerned with in the kitchen. Yeah, so we investigated it, and Rose Sanchez went down there to see what we could do, and this is going to become a much better situation. So
staying with Monmouth for a second, another exciting improvement that'll be made in Monmouth in the spring is we are going to construct a building next to the tractor shop that you'll be able to get the tractor and trailer outside of it washed. So we're going to put in our own, I think it's called a white system or something like that, where
Okay.
you drive through and the thing cleans you up. And so that'll be our first truck wash at Hirschbach. We're also going to do the same thing. Well, I think we're going to do that here, and I think we're going to do something. I think we're going to do the same thing here in East Dubuque in the spring as well. We're going to change this entrance. Actually, that retaining wall is going to go away. It's going to kind of slope, and right here where the cars are entering to this building, that's where the trucks will enter. So we'll have better flow one way in and one way out,
Yep.
and be a much better deal.
Imagine what the water bill is going to be like.
Well, yeah, well, we spent a lot of money at Blue Beacon, and so we're hoping to spend less there and make-
Generally, doing things in-house is a heck of a lot better than having somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Including mechanic work.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep, I completely agree with that.
So, I don't know if you want to jump on to the other facilities.
I did last time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I did last time.
All right.
I don't know, we've got quite a few people out there. We're going to wrap things up pretty soon. It's always dangerous to open it up for questions. You never know what you're going to get, but anyone got any questions they'd like to ask? No? Okay.
Don't be afraid.
All right.
So how many
Well,
trucks you guys got?
so right now, we've got about 2,000 trucks. Yeah, so we've got about 2,000 trucks, and lots of new ones. Next year is going to be an incredible number of trucks and new trailers coming into the fleet, and those trailers will all be the cool graffiti trailers, by the way. As we move forward with equipment, all those trailers eventually will be the graffiti ones. I know when I was out there about a month ago, and I'm sure Marvin maybe, I don't know, do you do it as well? I'm always looking for a graffiti trailer to hook up to. You do the same?
Yeah, I do. Honestly, unless I know that like I'm in Greenfield, Indiana,
Yeah.
or any place like that, and if I know that I'm dead heading back to Monmouth, what I usually do then is, if I know I'm going to go to load, then I grab one of the graffiti trailers.
Yeah.
But if I know I'm going back to Monmouth, I always look for one that either the DOT is expired or the PM is expired, and I take it to Monmouth because I don't want it going out again.
There you
That's
go.
I take
Great.
it to Monmouth and get it and drop it off and let the shop know that
Yeah.
I brought one in that needs service.
That's
Yeah.
great initiative, thank you.
Yeah. So we'll have over 1,000 new trailers coming into the fleet next year, and well over 1,000 new trucks next year as well. And it's going to be a busy year here at Hirschbach, but that trailer will be more, right now you recognize Hirschbach from a long ways away because of the color of the trucks. As we move forward, it's going to be more about the trailer will be more the distinguishing feature, that graffiti trailer, and then we'll have colors that complement that trailer, whether it be the black or the silver or the red or the orange. So,
My wife Misty had said though, the one thing you could have done different with the new trucks,
Yeah.
right? Because you know how you've got the sticker that comes on, it stops right there at the door.
keep it going.
Keep it going over
I-
the sleeper so that way it blends in with the graffiti trailer.
I agree.
And Missy goes, that would look so much nicer. It looks good the way it does, but if you just carried it on across the sleeper and have it match the
All right.
trailer,
All right,
that would look
Marvin.
great.
All
That
right,
could probably get changed.
done.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that, so.
Thank you, Missy.
Thank you, Missy. No, we're gonna, I like that idea a lot. It'd be nice to sort of mesh that up, and so we work with a really great group of people here in town called Gigantic that help us with doing a lot of this cool stuff. And I'm gonna give them a call here this afternoon, get them on that. So,
Sounds good.
yeah. All right, anyone think of any questions? Does anyone want to get their butt beat in pool?
Already did.
Nate did by a 9-year-old.
Oh, geez, man.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty good?
He's hitting like crazy.
All right, game on.
That's great.
I think he had 5 in a row.
I think
Hey.
he's on the list over there, too.
How big is your allowance?
Yeah, he tried to bet. Me too.
Well, we'll wrap things up here. Things are, but just want to, again, thank you, Nate, for, it's great seeing you again.
It's great seeing you as
Yeah,
well.
it's great having you a part of the Hirschbach family, and we appreciate the service that
Thank you.
you're providing to our country. You know, the last thing I'd leave you with, a safety message. It's raining here in Dubuque. Supposed to turn into to snow.
Freezing rain and snow tonight.
Freezing rain and snow tonight, so
Yeah.
be safe out there. Don't operate, you know, hey, if it's nasty out there, pull over, let the sun shine, let the salt, let the plows do their thing. Don't take any risks out there. Your safety and the safety of others are far, far more important. Our customers want their freight there on time. More importantly, they want to receive their freight. So be safe out there, everyone,
And I've
please.
always believed if you can't see the road, it's time to get off.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good advice from a very professional and safe operator there. Take care, everyone. Have a great week.